Question number 8 tells us that Chad drove 168 miles in 3 hours. Start with part A. How many miles per hour did Chad drive? Whenever you see per hour, per minute, per anything, it means per one. So this is a unit rate question. So we know Chad drove 168 miles in 3 hours. How long or how far could he drive per hour, which means 1 hour? If we solve this, we would do 1 times 168 divided by 3, and again, calculator section, you would get the answer of 56 miles per hour. Part B, if we move on, says that Chad will drive 672 more miles. 672 more miles. He continues to drive at the same rate. How many hours will it take Chad to drive the 672 miles? One of two things. You could know that each hour he's going to drive 56 minutes, or you could use the ratio of 168 miles in 3 hours to figure out your answer. Either way, you're going to get the same answer. So, let's say he can, in 1 hour, we just figured out he could drive 56 miles. We want to know how long it would take him to drive 672 miles. Put an X here. Cross multiply and divide. 672 times 1. Divide it by 56. Type that into your calculator. You end up with 12 hours. Part C says Chad stopped and filled the car up with 11 gallons of gas. He had driven 308 miles using the previous 11 gallons of gas. How many miles per gallon did Chad's car get? So we know 11 gallons got him 308 miles. This question says per gallon, so that means we know that means 1 gallon. We want to know how many miles. Solve this proportion, cross multiply, divide. 1 times 308 divided by 11. Key that into your calculator. You will get 28 miles per gallon. Part D says Chad's car continues to get the same number of miles per gallon. How many miles or gallons of gas will Chad's car use to travel the 672 miles? So we just found out that 1 gallon will get him 28 miles. We want to know how many gallons it would take him to travel 672 miles. Cross multiply and divide. 1 times 672 divided by 28. Key that into your calculator and you'll get 24 gallons of gas.